All right, we are live. Oh my goodness. My name is Cassandra Bradford, Dr. Cassandra Bradford, and you're watching Business First with me, Dr. Cassandra Bradford, and we're going to have a great time today. I have a beautiful special guest. I know you guys are like, who is this fine, foxy woman? She's also a business owner, and she is doing the doggone thing. I'm telling y'all better be listening. You need to go get a pen, a piece of paper, get your iPad out. You need to, what they say, go on Snapchat, all this, TikTok, whatever you got to do. But you better be taking some notes because we're getting ready to run down some facts for you. So I am having a great time here, and I'm talking to Miss Ashley Thomas, and I'm gonna
Yes.
let her introduce herself, and then we're gonna jump right in. So I'm telling you, if you don't have a pen and piece of paper ready, you're not ready to push forward in what you want to do with your business. So, hey guys, you better watch and watch closely and watch intensively because I'm gonna tell you, even if you miss the beginning of this broadcast, you can always go to my YouTube channel as Dr. Cassandra Bradford, so you can see this live broadcast, and then keep hitting that rewind button because Ashley is about to drop some nuggets. So, Ashley, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell everybody what you do, who you with.
Hey, hey, everybody. I'm so honored to be on Dr. Cassandra Bradford's podcast, you guys. So I know it's a lot of great nuggets dropped on this show. My name's Ashley Thomas. I'm the owner of Supreme Driver Recruiting and Freight Brokerage. So we're a CDL driver recruiting agency. Pretty much we help large and small trucking companies keep drivers, qualified drivers at that, in their fleet so they can continue to grow and make money. And we also provide quality jobs to the drivers. So it's not just about the trucking companies. We have a freight brokerage as well. So we also help small and large trucking companies move their freight to keep them rolling. So that's what we do.
Okay, so now she said a whole mouthful. So listen, if you have a truck, got a CDL, can spell truck, you need to be listening closely because they're telling you if you got a truck, you got a CDL, or you thinking about you need a truck, this girl can get you work. So I don't want to hear anything about in this pandemic, I can't find work and I'm a truck driver.
That's
Is
right.
that right?
That's right.
That should be eliminated from your lips. So I'm going to repeat this for you slow listeners. If you are a truck driver, you got a CDL, right? You just want to drive up and down the freeway. You guys need to be contacting Ashley Thomas over at Supreme Driver Recruiting because she can keep you working. There is no excuse for our drivers, right, to be on the road and saying that they can't find work.
That's right.
So, Ashley, tell everybody how you got into this. Tell everybody how you got into this whole trucking community. I'm trying to get in, y'all. Do I got to get jumped in? I don't know. I got to
Now
bake
you
some
don't gotta get jumped
cookies.
in. It's kind of a crazy story. So I had a friend come to me. I was selling home security, y'all, for 4 years in a call center, calling all day, trying to sell some stuff. Okay. Shout out to all the salespeople because they hustlers, that's how they get their money. So I had a friend come to me. He said, "Hey, Ashley, let's buy a truck." And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" And so, long story short, I, sold this to my great grandmother, who is basically my mother. She raised me. She is 89 years old. Shout out to Miss Henry. Um, and she invested. She invested. I invested what I had. She invested a whole lot of what she had for us to buy our first $50,000 truck. Okay, so the truck is still, it took 2 months, y'all, to close on this truck because you guys know, owner operators, if you don't have, or small business owners, if you don't have a CDL, they're not really trying to sell you a truck. And a lot of people don't know that. So we had a 25% interest rate. And so, yes, a 25% interest rate because we did not have CDLs. We're new to this. And so we finally closed on the truck and I found a driver, from the Texas Workforce Commission. I was so excited. We got a contract in the oil field. It was going to be running sand. We're lit, y'all. We're lit. The driver gets in the truck. from the and make sure y'all, the new owners, get trackers on your trucks, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. So the guy gets in a truck, girl, and he leaves. And I'm calling him like, hey, did you make it to orientation? You know, he's sending me straight to voicemail. That's what I'm calling for. I call the oil field company, girl. This man did not show up at the place. So boom, the truck is stolen right off the bat. So
Did
that's
you
how I got
report it
into the
stolen?
Yes, I quit my job and everything. I quit because a lot of people ask me, how did you, get the courage to quit your job, especially if the truck was stolen? Well, I couldn't have let my grandmother down. I gotta quit this job, find the truck. I can't be making sales calls and know the truck is missing, and we spent all this money. So when we found the truck was on like some spare tires. And girl, it was a hot mess. The truck was on some spare tires. So we found it probably a month later, and then we just kept pushing from there. So that's how I got into figuring out how to find a quality driver.
I'm just sometimes, you guys, it's our mistakes that causes us to want to start our business, want to grow our business, learn more about our industry. I mean, during this pandemic, this is a time for you to become an expert in your industry, whether it's trucking, whether it's selling medical supplies. I don't know what it is, but this is your chance to become an expert. You have all this time. I don't know. I was talking to my, I was gonna say my driver. I don't want y'all to think I'm bougie. And same thing. I'm like, dude, what you mean you can't find work? You're a veteran. And we got to talking, and before we got out of that car, this guy was so pumped. He almost missed my building. I'm like, dude, it's right there. Let me out. Y'all better tell me in the back, like you better let me out this car. So listen, okay, so now you've started your own business. You got
Hmm.
Supreme Driving, right?
Right, right,
And
right.
so come on now, you got to bring us current as to what's going, because there's so much going on. I don't want to tell it, you guys. I'm so proud of Ashley. Man, if y'all looking for a new best friend, you need to wait behind me. Because I'm trying to be her friend. Do y'all see how pretty she is? Man, I'm telling you, if I could just stand next to her and y'all go, wait a minute, you are she with you? Okay, then let her in. Maybe that's how it'll work. But come on, Ashley, tell everybody what you're doing.
All right.
Let's
So,
get the haters out right now. All
okay,
haters
so
say here, here. Okay.
yeah, they quiet back there. Okay, so now bringing everybody up to speed. Um, we are now the second Black-owned call center in the United States. We just opened our temporary office, actually just opened, so we're cranking everything out. Everything will be fully operational the week after Thanksgiving. And so we have Dallas, the city of Dallas, they're going to be funding us for a large brick and mortar building so that way we can provide 50 to 100 plus more jobs for the community. So if you're out there and you're looking for a job in a good environment to work in where you can actually make some money, then get at us. But we want hustlers and salespeople only. We have to provide these jobs for these drivers, and that's the name of the game. So we focus on the service and not the dollar. If you focus
So
on the service, the dollar will find you.
so you hear they're looking for drivers. They're
Mhm.
also looking for people to work in the call center,
Right.
recruiters, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you're looking for a job, now I know you've been sitting at home getting your unemployment, which is run out. Now it's time, because Texas ain't closed.
Mhm.
Uh, don't get me started. So you're looking for a job. You need to feed your family. Stop with the foolishness. You have a great opportunity to maybe start at the ground floor, or maybe not. Maybe some fast movement upward. Who knows? This is your time. If you are a trucker, right? You're in transportation and you're trying to get some money, right? Grow your business. You need to contact Ashley. Ashley, give everybody your website, what they need to do, what they need to do to become a driver,
Oh
to be a
yeah.
part of the team.
Oh yeah, we actually had a new tab on our website. It's called Cassandra Bradford. website for careers for recruiting specialists and application processors and freight broker agents as well. So go to our website, www.supremedriverrecruiting.com, and you can fill out the information. If you're a qualified driver, hit the I am a qualified driver tab, and a member of our team will get back with you and let you know what options that we have available. So we're providing premium pay, premium service, and a supreme experience. So that's what we're all about. If you need truck drivers, go on the website. It's a tab that says I need a qualified driver. A member of our team will assist you. If you want to reach out via email, it's contact@supremedriverrecruiting.com. You can follow us on Facebook, Supreme Driver Recruiting and Freight Brokerage, and also we're on Instagram _Supreme Recruiting. So we're all over. We have a lot of support, and I'm very thankful. God has given me this vision, and He has carried me all the way through, guys. So with faith, you can do anything. And so we just want to provide everybody with a good opportunity to get out here and change lives. That's what we're about.
Now, Ashley, let me ask you this: is there a place when we're filling out the application for drivers, like who
Uh-huh.
referred? Is there a space in there?
We can make a
I'm
who
gonna need you.
referred.
I got a list. I may have to come in here this weekend. I said I wasn't gonna
Okay.
work this weekend, but I guess I have to, because I have a whole list of my drivers. See, this is what
Okay.
happens when you're one of my clients. See how I do stuff for them?
Yep.
And so if you can maybe add that, I promise you, maybe Sunday I'm coming in here to work.
Okay. I'm probably be in
And
office too.
so I do. I have about 40 that I can think of the, about 40 I went through this
Okay.
morning that I want to go ahead and register on your site,
Okay.
my drivers, um, because I need to keep my clients working. See, if you're one of my clients, you see how I would do for you. See how we're working over here. And this is what we need to do. We need to be able to build a tribe, a team, people that we can talk to and bounce stuff off of. If you're the smartest person on your team, you need to fire yourself.
Yep.
You give you write yourself a pink slip. I got some pink paper around here somewhere. I can loan you some. Maybe I need to get some. Yeah, I got some pink paper in case you don't have any. And write yourself a pink slip, because
Mhm.
this is the time I think for us to start our business. Our everything now is in delivery. People at home, kids jumping on the furniture because they're at home during the pandemic and broke the couch. Now people are ordering furniture, beds, and all kinds. Everything is being delivered. All of this stuff is being, not just food, people are having things got to get from point A to point B somehow. So if you are thinking about a truck, or you're thinking about being a driver, you need to contact Ashley over Supreme Driver Recruiting. And Ashley, can you talk to, now I'm seeing a lot of women, because I'm
Mhm.
telling you, I'm trying to get into this trucking community. I'm trying to see if I need to bake some cake or make some seafood dressing or something to see if I can get in. But I'm seeing a lot of women that are into dispatching now.
Mhm. I'm seeing that as well. A lot of women, or, well, I'm not gonna say a lot of women, just people in general. I'm seeing now that with these dispatchers, is you have to find someone with proven work, because I've sent out and put my name on a lot of things and threw that out there and nothing happened. So we have to just do our due diligence on these dispatchers, because they're the ones that are keeping these truckers moving. And if they're not on their stuff, then the truckers aren't moving. And
So
that
listen,
is a trickle effect.
if you are a dispatcher, you're in logistics, come on, we need you guys to hone in on your skills. If
Hmm.
we're getting all of these drivers ready to get out here on the road, you are an integral part to their success. So guess what? They need you.
Yep.
So listen, you guys go hand in hand, right? They go hand in hand. I'm still trying to get in.
Right.
I'm trying to get into this community. Y'all gotta let me in now. I don't know if there's a secret knock, but y'all gotta let me in. Y'all gotta let me in. So I see some people are commenting on the post, but listen, we want our people in our trucking and transportation community to be successful, right? So I have to give a shameless plug. We're helping with authority. So if you guys need to get your own authority done, and a lot of people are saying, why do I need my own authority? You want to go and answer that for me, Ashley? Because a lot of people think I'm gonna drive under my cousin Ray Ray's authority. Yeah, that's what
No.
I'm gonna do because I don't want to get my own authority.
You need to have your own authority and preferably get your own authority before you get your truck because you're not going to be able to get in with direct shippers until your MC is 90 days. And running under Ray Ray authority, okay, Ray Ray touched the money first. You got to depend on Ray Ray to give you your money. So we definitely don't want to do that. We want to touch the money first.
So why are you sharing a percentage of your money with somebody who
Mhm.
never did any work? I don't understand. It's just like people that pay others under the table. I had a conversation yesterday with a lady. I'm like, today is not a good day to talk to me. And she's like, well, I got somebody in my office, and I just give her cash. I said, don't tell me stuff like that when I pay taxes. Why would you pay somebody under the table? Why would you pay taxes on money you never got to enjoy? So you just told Uncle Sam, who's not in the family tree, that you had some extra money that you got to enjoy. So now you're going to be taxed on it. I just refuse to pay taxes for somebody else.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it. So it's almost like that with, driving under somebody else's authority. You're sharing your profit with somebody who didn't do any work. They're at home playing PlayStation or whatever they're doing.
Yeah, while
And
you
you're
out
trying to
working.
give them a percentage because you don't want to spend the measly little dollars to get your own authority. So, you guys can call iamdrkaz.com. We can help you with that. We will make sure you are registered. Once you become a client, I will register you personally onto Supreme Driving Recruiting website. How about that? So now you don't have any excuses. You can keep both hands on the steering wheel,
Yep.
right? And keep that truck moving on down the freeway. So what else, Ashley, you got going on? I know Ashley got a lot of stuff going on. Look, I'm getting all these people trying to inbox me. I didn't say inbox me.
And the way I got into this actually, and shout out to my partner Ivory Decker. Shout out to Ivory. So he actually got me a job recruiting at the same oil field company that my trucks were running under, because the owner was like, hey, how are you getting these people in these trucks, and we got all these trucks sitting? And Aubrey said, hey, you need to hire Ashley. And he was like, okay, well, who is this Ashley? So I got salary for that for a year and got great experience on how to get qualified drivers, for 50 grand a year. So definitely shout out to Aubrey. He has been there since day one, just holding my hand, So shout out to
Hey,
Ivory for
Aubrey.
sure. Shout out to him. But you guys, it is, what? It's so much money to be made in this industry. It's so much money to be made in so many avenues. And Dr. Cass can definitely help you get your authority. Y'all need to go right through there, and we'll just keep everything in house, and you'll have a team behind you to make sure that you're successful. And
See,
that's what it's about.
it takes a team. There's no lone rangers out there driving down these roads, guys. So listen, if you are in trucking, listen, do you see now how young and beautiful Ashley is? And I'm gonna
Oh,
tell you, trucking and transportation was primarily a male dominated industry. So when I see that we as women are crossing over these barriers and we are becoming successful in genres that were once controlled by men, it does my heart good. And it's not that we need to do business as a man. I cannot stand to hear women that say, well, if you're in a male dominated industry, you need to do business as a man. No, you need to do business as a woman because that's who you are. You are a woman at all times. And the one thing that women are absolutely great at is building relationships, right? Because if we know our craft and we know how to build relationships, you've already beat over 50% of the battle. So hone in on your skill, do business as a woman. Look at these eyelashes this girl got on, right? So you don't have to go out there and look like a dude
yeah.
because you drive a truck or because you talk to truckers all day. I refuse to do business as a man. I'm a woman 24/7. Don't get it confused. I'm a lady at least 90% of the time. So you're not gonna catch me out acting like a guy. You're not gonna catch me. And guys, I deal with a lot of people in construction. And guess what? There are some transportation contracts in transportation. So listen, they move aggregate, they move dirt, clean dirt. I've learned what I'm like, I thought all dirt was dirty. They go, you don't know nothing. So they got to move things. They got to move these big cement barriers that are on the freeway. I know in Texas, every freeway is under construction in North Texas. So they need things moved. I can tell you another one. Well, I'm not going to give it away, but there is a hotel that's they are still building during the pandemic. And just what was about a month ago, they needed 225 toilets.
Wow.
So guess what? Those contracts are embedded into a construction contract. So you need to, hey, if construction guys are your target market, you need to find out who they are, right? Because you can move freight, you can move aggregate, right? And then there's contracts out there for people to move sensitive documents or personal instruments, of what they're called. Banks hire people, drivers, to move this stuff, right? Because they have to keep them for 10 years. So guess what? That could be a 10-year contract. The United States Post Office has contracts out. I can keep going about contracts with people in transportation, but guess what? It doesn't start with me, it starts with Ashley. Right? You need to go on there and register. You're a truck driver, you got a CDL, you need to register. Then you need to call me about some contracts. We're going to have you working on both ends of the stick. And trust me, you get me, I'm a beast.
Yep. And women, you also need to contact Dr. Cass for the certifications. It's so much out here available to us, you guys. And I had no idea until I started talking with Dr. C. Like, I had no idea. So it's so much available that's hidden, and she knows about it. So you definitely need to set up a consultation. I'm telling you.
So listen, you got our information. You're going to contact Ashley at supremedriverrecruiting.com. You're going to go onto the website, complete the application. If you're my client, I'll go ahead and do it for you. You better remind me, because Sunday is the day. I'll be in here with some chicken nuggets or something, and I'll be getting it done. But listen, guys, man, we are at the end of our podcast, and we were just getting started. So listen, guess what? 2020 is not over. We still got over a month left. Do not count 2020 out. And I know you guys say, oh, nothing good is happening in 2020. Ashley is getting ready to open up a call center with over 100 employees. Did that happen in 2020?
Yes, ma'am.
My business tripled in 2020. Right? Ooh. We're hiring over here. So if you're looking for a job over here, just okay now. Come over here. Okay. We're hiring over here too. So if you're looking for a job, I got 2 positions available as well. And so listen, there's no reason why you cannot finish 2020 strong. So you can contact supremedriverrecruiting.com. You can contact me at iamdrcass.com. And you can get in touch with either one of us. Ashley, I am so happy that you were able to join me on the podcast today. And I'm so proud of you. I'm your angel in the outfit. I got cheerleader pom-poms. I'm like, look, when I was out of town, y'all, I had to assign somebody to Ashley duties. I don't want nobody messing with Ashley. I know she was like, grab a grown woman. What you doing?
Thanks for having me. I'm honored. Thank you so much.
Well, you guys, that's the end of this podcast. Stick around. We do have another guest. So I will see you guys at the top. Goodbye for now. Bye, Ashley.
Bye.